In the 14th century, at a time when Europe was battling the Black Plague and China was under Mongol rule, one African ruler changed the course of history. His name was Mansa Musa, and he was the richest man who ever lived. Mansa Musa's story is one of power, legacy, and wealth so vast it changed the world. But beyond the gold, he left behind something even greater, a civilization of knowledge and culture that shaped Africa forever. When Mansa Musa arrived in Cairo, his wealth shook the world. He spent so much gold that it devalued currency for over a decade, causing inflation across the region. The Egyptian Sultan, Al-Nasir Muhammad, had never seen anything like it. While much of Europe struggled through the Dark Ages, Africa was thriving with knowledge, culture, and wealth. Scholars in Timbuktu studied astronomy, medicine, and law far ahead of their time. Mansa Musa ruled the Mali Empire from 1312 to 1337, a time when West Africa was the center of the world's gold trade. His empire controlled the legendary cities of Timbuktu and Gao, places of scholarship, trade, and prosperity. Under his reign, Mali produced more than half of the world's gold. In 1324, Mansa Musa embarked on the most legendary pilgrimage in history, a journey from Mali to Mecca. He didn't travel alone. He took 60,000 men, 12,000 slaves, and 80 camels carrying over 2 tons of gold. Everywhere he went, he spent gold so freely that he collapsed the economies of Egypt and the Middle East. News of Mansa Musa's wealth spread far beyond Africa. European mapmakers, fascinated by his riches, drew him on their maps as the King of Gold. His empire was so powerful that it was included in medieval European textbooks before Columbus ever set foot in the Americas. Mansa Musa didn't just hoard his wealth, he invested it. He built mosques, universities, and schools, turning Timbuktu into the greatest center of learning in Africa. His legacy remains today, a reminder that Africa was not just the home of ancient empires, but also a land of innovation, education, and unimaginable wealth. Mansa Musa, the richest man who ever lived,